Ladies and gentlemen, starting today on my channel, we are going to really start to cover The Last of Us Part 2. Theories, breakdowns, reactions, predictions, and more. So, if you guys have anything you'd like me to discuss, if you are a subscriber or you're new to the channel, make sure to leave it down below in the comments. I will be using straw polls like I did for The Walking Dead and Life is Strange. Probably in that video or two, I'll start incorporating them into videos. So today, my first video since we've gotten our state of play stuff, I'm going to be discussing Dina and why I believe Dina is alive and not dead as the trailer tends to hint. A video a couple months ago, I discussed Dina's bracelet and its importance and why I thought Dina died. I've changed my opinion now. I believe Dina's alive, and if she does die in The Last of Us Part 2, I believe it's going to be middle to end of the story. I believe Ellie's revenge quest is not based on the premise of Dina's death. Now, Dina, it could still be based on Dina, potentially. Dina could have been tortured, beaten, raped. Anything's possible with how they could do that. So, leave down below in the comments what you think of what I discuss, and if you think Dina's alive or dead. Let's get straight into it.
Dina, where are you? Get off me! Please stop! No!
Now, a lot of people believe this is Dina's death. This entire scene in the release date trailer is confirmation of Dina's death. I think we're being tricked here. Now, we know Dina gets captured / goes missing, and we run into this little cabin with this new group. Now, we see something in the trailer that shows someone being tortured. I believe Dina could be tortured, potentially even raped. And I think that could be a factor that could go into Ellie's revenge. Now, like I said, that wouldn't be the one ticking time bomb that would set her off on this revenge thing, but I believe there would be many of these instances of attacks. Potentially at the community of Jackson, which is where Ellie is. We could see people captured, like Joel, maybe. Or maybe even Dina herself gets captured. Maybe we could see a character like Jesse get killed. Now, another thing I want to bring up is why would they show a major character's death in a trailer? That just seems very unusual. We've seen several games do this before, but Dina is slated as a major character in this story. And why would they potentially hint at her potential death in a trailer? It just seems too obvious. And they've also promoted Shannon Woodward's Twitter a lot. She is the voice actor of Dina. So, really, why would you have her do all this work and stuff if you kill her off in the beginning? Just more and more hinting that Dina is going to have a long run in this game and not be killed off in like the first chapter or the very beginning of the game. So, on top of all the promotions they've done with Dina and the misleading in the trailer, there's also the bracelet. In the past, I had discussed where the bracelet was symbolic of Ellie wearing it to remember Dina by, because I thought Dina would be dead because they skipped from the dance scene right to Ellie killing someone and the bracelet being right there. But Naughty Dog released a cosplay guide that showed what this bracelet was. It wasn't just a sign of remembrance. It wasn't that, actually. It ended up being a gift from Dina on her right wrist. And it features a Hamsa, which is a symbol of protection. So that confirms that this is not the reason why Ellie wears it as a remembrance of Dina. It is a gift, something that she holds near and dear because her and Dina are close. Also want to discuss the fact that she has it on in every single trailer. So likely there is a image in the trailer that shows them in a bunker and they're smoking weed. So it's likely after this moment, I think, they talk about the kiss and all that, where Ellie will get the bracelet from Dina. It could even be a little bit after that, but I believe that is where it is to be, where Ellie will get this bracelet. And she'll just keep it on as a, gift from her girlfriend.
I'm gonna find. And I'm gonna kill. Every last one of them.
It's highly stated that The Last of Us Part 2 will be a story of revenge. I talked about it a little bit earlier in this video, but the story states 5 years after the original Last of Us, Ellie and Joel have settled down in Jackson, Wyoming. Living amongst a thriving community of survivors has found them peace and stability, despite infected and other survivors that want to disrupt that. But read this last paragraph. When a violent event, note the word event, disrupts that peace, Ellie embarks on a relentless journey to carry out justice and find closure. As she hunts those responsible one by one, she is confronted with the devastating physical and emotional repercussions of her actions. So I will discuss this event and what I think it could be in another video. But Dina's death, I believe, is not going to be this event. Dina being captured along with many people dying, I believe this event could be a raid on Jackson. There's many different factions in The Last of Us Part 2, and I think they all could be centralized together, and there could be this one main group, which I believe is going to be the Seraphites. Watch this all be connected, and as she goes killing them one by one, you're going to start seeing other people close to Ellie get captured and die, and she's really going to start to see the consequences of her actions. Dina, I believe, will be fine originally, but we could see her maybe get captured later on in the story as a result of Ellie maybe killing one of these major group leaders or some people in this cult. So I would definitely keep an eye on the revenge and why it's not connected to Dina. So in my opinion, based on all I've said, I believe Dina is alive. I believe this event, which we'll discuss in another video, is not going to be Dina's death, but it could be connected with her and potentially a major attack on Jackson, or potentially even some character like Jesse dying. But that will do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this, if you made it this far, please make sure to do me a favor, leave a like and subscribe if you are new for more Last of Us 2 content as we approach February's release date. It does mean a lot, guys. I'm really going to start enjoying this. I've been playing Grounded a little bit on my live streams, so make sure to stay in tune for some of those and check out my playlist of The Last of Us 1 if you want to see more. But we got a lot to discuss in the coming weeks and months. Hope you guys did enjoy this video very much, and if we could try to hit 300 likes, I would greatly appreciate that. And make sure you check out our playlist if you missed any videos. Until then, guys, I'll catch y'all next video. Peace.